Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be diving into the official developers notes. That is right. So if you don't already know, Skylanders has dropped a massive developers notes that is going to be featuring a patch or maybe several patches that are going to be coming out within the next month. That is right. So stay tuned. We're going to be diving into that in a second. But before we do, as always, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mobile games, then be sure to smash that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at that official developers notes. Now, I'm not going to read all of this stuff. Again, if you want to see more of this in depth, I will always drop a link down below in the description of the video to the WithHive forum page or the website that then will show you this in more in depth, or you can check this out in game for yourself. But nevertheless, the first thing we need to mention on this list, and that is going to be this last or this sentence right here in this mid paragraph. So you can see the details below will be applied to the game starting this week and completed by mid-February. That is right. So give Com2uS a break. I do love, absolutely love the fact that they are giving us some sort of a roadmap, basically talking about some of the stuff that we can expect between now and then mid-February. So again, they're basically just letting us know right up front, hey, don't get your panties in a wad tomorrow when we're only dropping a couple of these items. We're not going to be able to push out all of this content, but we hear you guys as a community speaking out to us, letting us know of some things that you want or some balancing or whatever it is that you want for content-wise, but you know, here is a little bit of a roadmap. Here is something to look forward to. This is some stuff that we are working on. So again, thank you very much, Com2uS, for putting this line in here. Not only that, just giving us some sort of a roadmap and giving us some sort of connection with you guys so that we can kind of know what to expect going forward, especially us as content creators. So let's go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes for this. Again, I'm not going to read all of this stuff. I just want to do a quick synopsis video for you guys because potentially tomorrow being Wednesday, they have normally done a updated version of these notes. So I might drop another video on that or maybe even go live depending on what we got going on. So the first thing we've got is going to be skill up Power Stone supply balance. So they're basically talking about they are going to be introducing more skill up Power Stones in the game. So if you don't already know, currently right now, they have been hammered with just, you know, loads of people and players talking about that there's just not a lot of ways to actually skill up your Skylanders besides getting skill up stones from like the Mirage Tower. And once you clear it once all the way through, and then you basically have to wait an entire month for it to reset. And then not only that, once it does reset, you're not getting nowhere near the amount of rewards that you were getting for the first time of clearing it. So I think a lot of players would just really like if you just took away the first time rewards and instead maybe scaled them back a little bit and then just, you know, push them out every single time. Do you know what I mean? So then that way the tower just naturally has more seal up stones, and I think that's what they're going to eventually get to. I think they're just trying to slowly work into that and find out exactly what the perfect balance system is for skill up stones, and then also, you know, Skylanders, and then not only that, free to play players, and then people spending money. So again, bear with them, they're figuring it out, but that's pretty much what that first section is going to be talking about. The next thing I want to mention in the limited time events, it's going to be currently right now we have the wheel event going on, but they basically talk about that they will be diving into an additional event. So it says additional events are being prepared in addition to the wheel event, which is currently in the game. So again, shout out to Com2uS on that for trying to rework and give us some additional events. Everybody loves them some free resources, baby. So any event that can roll around that a free-to-play player can potentially, you know, use and do to get some rewards, some free rewards, whether that be summoning tickets or just, you know, plain out resources, is definitely welcome. So the next one up they're going to be diving into, again, very, very nice, is going to be some additional content. So they're going to be basically be bringing back what they call episode dungeons. So if you played the 2018 version, then you kind of already have a really good understanding of what the episode dungeon was like. Now, they don't talk a whole lot about exactly what's going to be going on in this version, so I am eager to see, but if you don't know what the 2018 version of the episode dungeon was, I can give you a little quick synopsis, okay? So stay tuned. If you need to pause it or slow me down, let me know, because I can talk really, really fast. But The first thing they're going to be talking about the first thing that you need to know about the episode dungeon is going to feature a specific Skylander. So to give you guys an example, whether it's a heroic or a legendary, we're just going to pick somebody like Nightmare because I remember that one specifically for whatever reason off the top of my brain. But so let's just say basically what they do is they introduce Nightmare into the game. Now he is currently already into the game, but you get the point. Basically they're going to state, different stages and different levels, and it's going to be all based around, you playing as him on your team and trying to utilize and check out his skills. So they're basically going to give you a teaser of that specific Skylander. So you're going to go through stages, which is what they're talking about here with the story mode. You're basically going to be going through some stages. You're going to be killing some enemies, some bosses, whatever, just some small little stuff, utilizing that specific, featured Skylander. And then there's going to be a second mode to that, and that's going to be what they call this sparring mode. And that's going to be where you're actually going to go up against that specific Skylander. Now, here's where the difference is. In the 2018 version, Skylanders Ring of Heroes was a shard-based game. It's no longer a shard-based game, and with that being the case, I'm not really exactly sure how they're going to stage the rewards for the individual levels or stages that you actually clear, because in the 2018 version, the higher you were able to clear, or the more stages you were able to clear, then the more shards you got of that specific Skylander. And then if I'm not mistaken, right, my memory serves me well, then if I remember correctly, as a free-to-play player, the most you could ever really expect to achieve by the end of that specific episode dungeon, because they do revolve with new Skylanders, is one free copy of that Skylander. And yes, that even includes legendaries like Drobot and things like that. So again, I'm very eager to see exactly how it plays out here. Again, they don't dive too heavy into that, but they basically just talk about the two different modes and that they're bringing it back. And then last but not least, with that same episode content, they're bringing a pass. Now, if you don't already know, with Skylanders Ring of Heroes, their version of passes just means a set of missions or achievements. So the more you run that specific content, just kind of like what they have right now with the Sky Tower, the more you run that content, you'll basically complete those missions, you'll get additional resources. That's pretty much what the episode pass is going to be. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have the answer to our gold problems, and that is going to be a gold dungeon is officially going to be added into the game. Again, don't get your panties in a wad. It might not be dropping out this week or next week or whatever. It might be even close to the mid-February time, but nevertheless, just know that it's going to be coming into the game. They are officially announcing it here. You're going to be going up against the Gold Queen, which is just perfect. I mean, it's just fitting for the Skylanders universe, but nevertheless, that's going to be, the gold dungeon they're going to be adding in there. It's going to be additional gold. If you want my personal opinion, I think that they have pretty much at this point fixed the gold issue that everybody was talking about, and instead, I'm going to point the finger a little bit at 6-star gear and the cost of 6-star gear. And I'm going to say I just think that the gear costs way too much currently. I don't think that gold is an issue, because I think the more gold they're going to give us out, then we're just going to be loaded full of gold. But is it ever still going to be enough to pay for the 6-star gear? In my opinion, no. So I definitely think that that's going to be more of the problem now, in my opinion, is that the 6-star gear just costs way too much. But okay, enough of that rant. Let's go ahead and continue moving forward. They're going to add a Sky Pass as well. Again, just another set of episodes that you can use. And then it basically specifically says here, you'll be able to get core items required to upgrade Skylanders for missions, or for the mission completion reward. So again, pretty straightforward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I said that already once or twice in the video, maybe 3 times. Hell, maybe we were on the 10th time of me saying ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, by the way, side note, if you know how many times I said it, drop it down below in the comments. I'm just curious because, I say these things a whole lot. But anyways, so the first thing we got is a new Portal Master. That is right. So the element is going to be water this time, so very intriguing. And it says the Portal Master, or a Portal Master that uses recovery skills for stable battle, will be updated. So I'm super excited to see exactly what this is. If you don't already know, Portal Masters in this game are a make or break system. So, you're going to be using somebody like George that's got the shield that allows you to cover a crap ton of content without Mr. George. Most of us would not be covering the content that we do. So again, I'm super excited to see what the new Portal Master actually brings to the table as recovery skills, whether that's HP, whether that's some support stuff, whether that's more mana recovery, whatever it is. I'm super excited to check it out. And then also we do have some additional Skylanders coming to the game. So they're going to be adding a new Earth Legendary Skylander and then a new Fire Skylander. Now they don't add add legendary behind the word fire, so I'm assuming that the fire is going to be a heroic of some sort, because they do specifically say a legendary earth Skylanders. So again, keep that in mind. But 2 new Skylanders. New Skylanders are always a good thing in my book. I'm super excited to always check out the new meta when new Skylanders come out and if it shifts at all. And then they basically just dive into some additional changes. We're not going to cover too heavy here, but they basically talk about some adjustments that they made to the rewards that you get at different tiers in the arena and the Sky Tower. So just to make it, give you guys more motivation to climb those tiers, which I myself has been pretty lazy on, but nevertheless, they've added some additional resources and gold to the lucky boxes. And then they basically just have this really heartwarming message down at the bottom. They basically just talk about, hey, give them a break. They're trying to listen to the community as much as possible. They have gotten a load of feedback that they're trying to siphon through, listen to, and then basically just try to update the game with that said content that the community wants. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I am super, super duper excited for that. As always, you know as much as I know. There's just been so much lackluster that's been going on in Skylanders Ring of Heroes, so I'm super excited to bring you guys the developers notes and listen to this stuff. Check out that Com2uS is still here. They're still listening, and they're still hopefully going to be producing additional content for the game to keep us active and healthy. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time we drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next one.